she give you drama. What's them? If you see me, just give me a holler. What's them? You need motion, I got all kinds of. What's them? If you see me, just give me a holler. What's them? If you see me, just give me a holler. What's them?
On the floor for the visiting Dallas Mavericks. At power forward, P.J. Washington. At center, Daniel Gafford. At the other forward position, Klay Thompson. At shooting guard, Kyrie Irving. At the other guard position, Luka Doncic. Head coach of the visiting team, Jason Kidd. Introducing the starting five for your Utah Jazz. At the power forward position, at 6'9", number 0. Taylor Hendricks. Starting at point, 6'4", number 3, Keontae George. At guard, at 6'4", number 00, Jordan Clarkson. At the center position, at 7, number 24, Walker Kessler. The other forward position, at 7, wearing number 23, Lauri Markkanen.
K Sports brings you Thursday night in the NBA. I'm Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, our reporter, Allie LaForce. We are now into November, so let's check in on the standings in the Western Conference. You look at the Mavericks, things stacking up nicely for them so far. Number 1 in their conference and looking formidable. And of course, there's Utah. Quite a bit of space between these two.
Well, right now for the Mavericks, you have to really give it to them. I mean, they are backing up all the preseason hype. They've been outstanding early.
It appears to me, though, that this group has all the ingredients for a special season.
And now Dallas' starting group. Irving and Thompson fill out the wings. Washington and Gafford the combo inside. And it's Doncic in at the point. And for Utah, Clarkson the 2 and Markkanen is the 3. Then there's George, then it's Walker Kessler, and it's Hendricks in at the 4 spot. Very early in the season, but a lot of excitement still in the air, Grant.
No question, B.A. I mean, the fan base will usually carry it until their team is mathematically eliminated. Fans in this league are so passionate about their teams, and that's one of the things that makes the NBA so great.
Clark, when you watch Luka Doncic play, how is he able to just control the games like he does?
He's a savant. That's all I can say. He's way ahead of himself. I mean, this guy's been a pro since he was 13 or 14 years old. There's nobody else in the NBA that's been a pro that long, I don't think. So, unique in that regard. Great size, uncanny, underrated strength. And then his vision, his pace, all of that, what allows him to really not ever be sped up or out of control.
And he gets that one.
Well, I tell you, you look at Washington's motor and his effort, a lot to like about both. I mean, he uses his length and instincts to do a good job on the glass.
George, no good. The Mavericks have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Here's Irving. Washington outside. To the middle. Here's Gafford. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Keeping that head on a swivel, eyes alert. Washington doing a nice job finding his man there.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Will Hardy gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. I asked him if he thinks anyone has a better feel for the game than Luka Doncic, and he told me, I don't want to get into a comparison, but what I can say is that he controls the pace like no one else. You can't speed him up, you can't slow him down. Guys?
And Allie, thank you for that. And that one's good. Clarkson.
Fighting his way inside. Clarkson shows good body control.
Doncic against George. Out to Thompson. Fires the three. Counted from distance.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
George finds Markkanen. Back to George. Pass to Hendricks. From behind the arc. Doncic pulls down the board. The Mavericks have gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. Gafford with the ball. The shot is good. Doncic making the play.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. And George with the jam.
Seeing the opening, George does not hesitate. I mean, just a great move.
Here's Gafford. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. Gafford's got 6.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
And so Will Hardy calls for the timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Phoenix.
I really think that L has to fall on their defense, or a lack thereof. Just not enough focus at that end of the floor.
Yeah, and that's really inexcusable. I mean, there's just no way that you can justify that. When you don't put the work in on defense, you're going to end up on the losing end.
Who wants the teacher? Come on, man. I can't hear you.
And for an idea of how the league is shaping up right now, take a look at these latest power rankings. Taking a look at New Orleans, they're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
Well, I think for Dallas, they've definitely made a statement here in the early going, outpacing some teams that were projected to be better, owning that top spot and defending it with honor.
Now here's Clarkson. Right now he's contributing about 15.5 points a game. And the jam by George.
Yes, sir. George with the flush.
The Mavericks lead by 6. Here's Doncic. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
The floater can be a tricky shot, but that's the right choice.
Irving against Clarkson. Drives to the hoop. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Clarkson's got his second basket of the night.
Intelligent basketball. Keep feeding the hot hand.
Outside Irving. Pass to Thompson. Over Markkanen. Thompson's shot is off.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
Markkanen outside. To the inside. Shoots over Thompson. And too long on the shot. For Dallas, they've gotten 7 of their 10 shots to fall. Grant, a big reason for Utah to be excited about the future. Their young head coach, Will Hardy.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, he's had this team competitive after trading away both Mitchell and Gobert. And I love how Hardy has developed guys like Lauri Markkanen. A growing aspect of George's game. He's working to become a strong facilitator.
Down low. Here's Irving. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Doncic has got 4 assists now tonight.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Now here's George. His offense has been fantastic, averaging just over 17 a game. Dallas leading by 5. And here is Irving. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Clarkson passes to George. Here's Hendricks. Fires for three. Offensive board. And out of bounds. Dallas will have it. Well, a chance to check out some stats for Luka Doncic.
And he's been outstanding offensively as of late. These last 5 games, he's been a beast at the offensive end. A different level scorer than he had been earlier in the season. Let's see if he can keep it up.
Lively, he's checked in for Dallas. Lively with a screen on George. Doncic. And Doncic hammers it home.
Capable of slicing his way to the basket. All Doncic needs is a sliver.
And so Will Hardy calls for the timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. All right, let's check out the best NBA teams from the field this season. Number 1, Dallas.
The smart offensive moves this team makes helps them open up the floor and find great looks. That's how they've secured such an impressive shooting percentage.
George outside. Pass to Hendricks. Markkanen right side. Over Thompson. Markkanen misses. Dallas leading by 7. Here's Irving. Clarkson grabs a miss.
It's been that kind of quarter for him. The shot has just been unreliable.
The 3 is up. George for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. George has got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Seems like he can't miss right now, guys. I mean, completely in the zone this quarter.
Doncic feeling it out a bit. The 3 from Thompson. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Thompson's got 6.
Love the response from Thompson there. You knew it was going to be about payback for him.
Pass to Irving. And he lays it up and in.
And they've made themselves easy pickings. Sloppy ball control creates an easily converted turnover. And there's no question George can fill it up. For him, it's about focusing on shooting good percentages.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
Well, I've liked their assertiveness inside. They've been getting that way and playing that way the whole time, setting the tone right away that the inside area is their territory.
And of course, taking it inside, always a great game plan. And I'm curious if there'll be an adjustment from the defensive end. Maybe sag off some shooters a little.
From deep, here's Doncic. Utah with the rebound.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Sends the ball, no good. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Mavericks. And it's now 11 consecutive wins for them. They are clicking right now.
Just a fun team to watch when you get right to it. I mean, the way they're executing at both ends of the floor, it seems like they're getting better each game. Communication, ball control, ball security, defensively. They are very adaptable, and we've seen how they adjust, always learning and constantly tweaking the winning formula.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
Now here's Doncic. We saw him with 39 points last game.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They should continue to ride the hot hand.
George feels it out a bit. No good with the triple.
Already +5 in terms of rebound margin.
Pretty clear they're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
Dinwiddie, no good.
Dallas foul. Najee Marshall. That's his first personal foul.
Utah shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. And the first one at the line is good. George hits them both. Doncic outside, and there's the drive, and Doncic hammers it home.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
Oh, what a performance by Luka Doncic. He has been the story for Dallas. Moving the rock and looking for a shot, it's clear he's in a good rhythm. We'll be right back. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And when you consider how Dallas is doing, guys, your thoughts?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
On the court for Dallas here in the second. They've got Najee Marshall, Kyrie Irving out there with Spencer Dinwiddie. Then there's Maxi Kleber, and it's Lively in at the center position.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
Here's Sensabaugh. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. From outside the arc, drains the triple.
Yeah, you know, Mills is one of those energizing players who does a little bit of everything, including finding his open teammates.
Outside Irving. They get it back. Shot is good by Kleber. And the Mavericks lead by 9.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
And there's the call on Spencer Dinwiddie. That's his first foul. Williams is checked in for Utah.
Number 5, Cody Williams.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Pass to Sensabaugh. Lets it go from deep. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep. Well, despite the effort to create super teams, the league has a lot of parity right now, Grant.
It really does, and I like it. It's not quite like the 80s Celtics and Lakers or the 90s Bulls, partly because of the salary cap. It's so hard to pay more than 2, maybe 3 stars at a time.
B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good.
I can't fault the guy for adding a little flavor to things. I'm fine, even if he'd have missed it. I don't mind them taking a chance to spruce it up a little bit.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey, Brian. The Jazz are making progress. Coach Will Hardy said this team has shown grit and character and has developed a lot of confidence. When we're going through game preparations, the players walk away knowing if they do certain things, they can win. That's a big step in the right direction.
A bright future, Allie. Thank you. Collier, he's checked in for Williams. Dallas shooting their second attempt at the line tonight.
And guys, they've taken a huge step forward at the free throw line this season, especially when you compare it to last season. They're a completely different team in that area.
Well, the defense allowed that one. He had a clear path to the cup.
And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. The Jazz making a switch here. Mikhailuk's checked in. And so many games come down to what you do at the line. Here are the shooting guards you'd want there this year. Third is Kyrie Irving.
And 2 guard is a position where you'll find a number of great free throw shooters. These guys are the best of the best.
Yeah, I don't care what their position is, guys. I mean, they deserve a bunch of credit for those numbers. Each one of them is just so clutch at the foul line.
Now here's Irving. He picked up 30 points in their last win against the Golden State Warriors. Here's Sensabaugh. He's covered by Dinwiddie. That shot off. The Mavericks lead by 7. Here's Irving. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Dinwiddie. Irving's got 7 now in this quarter.
Hey, the skills of Kyrie are obvious, but what isn't so obvious is his underestimated strength.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all.
Some sick ball skills displayed right there. And he's not the guy you expect to pull that off.
Dinwiddie gets the bucket. Dinwiddie's got his first points of the night.
They're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
The shot by Mikhailuk, no good. The Mavericks have gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall in the second. Irving, no good. Jazz trail by 9. You know, Clark, watching Kyrie Irving, he still does things you just can't believe.
His ball handling ability is just remarkable, and his finishing ability surpasses his rush hour handles, and that's saying a ton. He can beat anybody off the dribble. He can make tough shots. He really is one of the elite scorers from the guard position in the history of the NBA. I don't think that's an overstatement. From the angles he finishes, the shots he can make, he's as elite as we've had in the league.
And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. Doncic against Clarkson. And Washington powers it through.
Nice timing on the alley-oop. I like when Washington teammates lob it his way. He knows what to do with it.
It's tipped. Unloads. And that one's good. Thompson. And now a 10-point Maverick lead.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
Now here's Kessler. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Pass to Sensabaugh. Shot clock at 6. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
For Utah, they've gone 7 for 11 in the second quarter. Well, the defenders stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul. Utah shooting their 6th attempt at the free throw line tonight. All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Well, guys, Lauri Markkanen had said all along he was content to stay in Utah. And after signing a contract extension, he remains with the Jazz. He turns 28 in May, so he's just entering his prime. There's plenty of runway left if the Jazz think he can guide them back to the playoff mix. And with the timing of when Markkanen signed his extension, he is not trade eligible during this season.
Appreciate the update. Thanks, Shams. Doncic outside. Takes a 3. The Luka 3. Money.
Luka Magic has been on display tonight. He is in full control, piling up the points.
Clarkson for 3. Gafford grabs the miss. Dallas leading by 10. Inside, he shoots it. Oh, Klay Thompson delivers.
As his career has developed, Klay has added this to his arsenal, becoming more than just a shooter.
Pass to Sensabaugh. Markkanen looking it over. Clarkson for 3. Gafford grabs the miss.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide open look in space there.
Here's Doncic. Washington outside. Gafford the screen. Releases. And it's Washington missing. Jazz trail by 12. And it's on Dante Exum. That's his first foul of the game. Grant, in terms of scheduling, you see any way to eliminate back-to-backs?
You know, I'm not a big fan of eliminating back-to-backs, but to answer your question, B.A., you have two choices. Either fewer regular season games or extend the season by a few weeks. I don't think either one of those options is in our future.
And finished off by Kessler.
A strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
And left no doubt with that one, Grant.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
Doncic, good.
Adds to their lead. They've been able to rely on him all night.
A minute 42 left in the second, and Hendricks gets it to go.
They've got some ground to make up, and shooting the three ball more consistently like they are now should help them do it.
Clarkson for three. It's rebounded by Dallas. Doncic has got his 4th rebound in this one.
Oh, love the intensity in which they're hitting the boards.
Guys, that's been the key to their lead. I mean, simply put, the effort they've displayed on the glass has been the difference.
Here's Clarkson following the score by Dallas. Pass to George. And here's Kessler. Here's Hendricks, 6 to shoot. The three-pointer off the mark. Markkanen against Doncic. Out to Thompson, beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Hendricks.
Started out strong from three-point land. Hit 2 in the first quarter, but he's gone dry since.
And the shot goes in. George has gotten 12 points in the game.
And just muscling it in. George, very aggressive.
That's his first personal.
Dallas shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts in the game. That's good from Doncic.
You know, from the moment Luka entered the league, despite the naysayers, he's been a star, a legitimate star. And that's something you don't see very often.
Irving's checked in for Exum.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe, he's going to cash in more than not.
Dallas leading by 11. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Doncic.
Yeah, just couldn't make the connection, but you appreciate their attempt at moving the ball.
Well, the Jazz shooting about 47%. A nice number. Clarkson for 3. And the three-pointer goes. 7 points in the game.
Improving shot mechanics. Good height on that jumper. Nice arc. I like what I see there from Clarkson.
Doncic with it. Launches it from deep. Wow, deep shot from Luka. And we finished off 1/2 of play. The Mavericks on top. They're up by 11. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
I'm here with PJ Washington. PJ, what will be the key for you guys defensively in the second half?
Not letting them get easy routes to the basket and contesting their shots, rebounding, and not letting them get second chance points.
Comes back to the fundamentals, guys.
Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter number 3.
Greetings, everybody. Before we review the first half,
when I look at the Mavericks, it's still early, and we don't want to get ahead of ourselves, but right now, they are easily the best team in the league.
well, we knew they'd be good, but we didn't know they'd be this good. Changing focus now to that first half, a brutal game so far for the Utah Jazz.
Losing the rebounding battle, it's easy to lose control of the game. Fortunately for them, they have another half to go.
Yeah, now they can lose by twice as much.
Glad you could join us. Ryan Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
Through the first two quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
Clarkson the 2, and Markkanen is the 3. Then it's Walker Kessler, then there's Keontae George, and it's Hendricks in at the 4-man position. That's the group for Utah right now.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it, gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
And that one's good. Clarkson.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
Now here's Doncic. Washington outside. From deep. Utah grabs the miss. Markkanen with it. Now Doncic defending. And for a scorer as prolific as Markkanen, he doesn't need the ball in his hands too often.
So many of his scores come off assists. So just a great sense of when to get into space and become available.
And Doncic has got the ball here for the Mavericks. They held a 12-point lead earlier. And here's Thompson for three. Dallas no good that time either.
Starting slow in this half. 0 for 3 so far.
And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
The way George handles the ball and finds ways to finish inside make him very dangerous.
And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
Things just aren't going their way. He clearly wants to talk it over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
Here's Doncic. Give him 23. Doncic down the lane. And Doncic with the jam.
Even for Doncic, this is a big night in the scoring column, giving his fans their money's worth and then some.
Markkanen outside. Back to George. There's the triple. Washington grabs the miss. Washington's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Good job hitting the glass. They're +8 in rebounding.
Nails it from 3.
You cannot give Luka any space out beyond the arc because he'll make you pay every time.
Pass to Kessler. And Gafford with the block. And it's out of bounds. Still Utah's ball. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
Amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
Here's Hendricks. Pass to Clarkson. That's bucket number 5. He's 5 for 12 now.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
The Mavericks lead by 8. Here's Irving into the lane, and he banks in the layup. Irving's got 13.
Slashing to the rim with so much precision and skill. Irving, nearly impossible to contain when he spots a lane and decides to drive.
Dallas is gone, only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. And Doncic, here we go. Luka flying in for the jam.
Ready for takeoff. Doncic taking advantage of the opening.
Clarkson for 3. Gafford grabs the miss. Gafford's got his 4th rebound in this one. Doncic passes to Thompson. The 3 from Washington. It's rebounded by Hendricks.
And they've been able to maintain this lead despite his inconsistency from the field.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Ryan, Lauri Markkanen's shooting stroke at 7 feet tall had former Mavericks coach Rick Carlisle comparing him to Dirk. Lauri said it feels good to hear that because he's obviously a Hall of Famer, but there's still a long way to go, and it gives me more motivation to keep getting better. He's not getting a big head, Brian.
No, he's not, and that's the way you have to approach it to be great. Thanks, Allie. And so Will Hardy calls for the timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
The Utah Jazz fight squad. Let him hear it.
This pause in the action provides an opportunity to look at the best fast break teams in the league. The Mavericks, number 1. In the third spot, Utah.
I'll tell you what, the breakneck pace both of these teams like to play at is a fun thing to watch. Neither squad wastes any time getting out in transition and looking to score.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Here's George. And the rebound goes to Dallas.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
And it's Utah with the ball. The Mavs get their last shot to go. George passes to Markkanen. Now George. Markkanen with a screen on Doncic. Here's George. George. The Mavericks pull it in. Washington's got 6 rebounds in the game.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I'll tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
Irving, that's good.
Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. Hey, guess what? Mission accomplished.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody.
Now here's Doncic. A 17-point lead, their biggest. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Well, this is why me and so many others are high on Doncic. I mean, he's got the ability to fight through challenges that defenses present.
Sensabaugh is checked in for Utah. Mills comes in for George. Marshall, he's checked in for Dallas. Dinwiddie comes in for Kyrie Irving. Here's Mills. Markkanen outside. Kessler, a screen on Gafford. To the paint. Oh, deflected. Stolen by Gafford. Lets the 3 fly. And there's Thompson on the assist from Doncic. Doncic has got 10 assists here tonight. So active. And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. A different look here for Utah. Eubanks, he's checked in for Kessler. John Collins comes in for Hendricks. And Mikhailuk subbed in for Lauri Markkanen. Lively, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Now here's Collins, giving this team some energy, averaging a little over 10 points a game. Eubanks, the pass to Mills. Here's Collins. Soft touch off the glass. Collins has got his second bucket of the night.
Yeah, that's a good look for Collins. I like the offensive approach right there.
Doncic. Oh, a special move before that shot.
And he's carried them this quarter, a dominant offensive stretch.
Utah has gone just 1 of 5 from 3-point range here in the third quarter. And here's Mills from the arc. Hits the trifecta. Mills has got 5 now.
You know, Mills has been a guy who's been very streaky as a perimeter shooter, but he's been good behind the arc his entire career.
Doncic into the lane. Thompson outside. The shot is good. Doncic making the play.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Utah has gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. Here's Collins. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
They're one of the bright young stars in this league. Collins is aggressive, and he makes plays.
And he drops the first. And he can't hit the second. The Mavericks lead by 21. Back to Doncic. Releases. Again, Dallas.
A gifted scorer. Luka's going to find a way to get the shots up that he wants to take.
And for the Jazz, they're shooting pretty well at 45%. Good on the bucket. He has 7.
And that's not a move we typically see from him. Wow.
Doncic against Mills. A nice shot by Doncic.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle at their offensive end.
And here's Mills for 3. Lively grabs a miss. Dallas has gone 4 of 7 from 3. A good percentage in the third quarter. And here's Dinwiddie from the arc. Sends it home from 3-point land. Dinwiddie's got his second basket.
Well, you know, this is what makes Dinwiddie so dangerous, guys. His shot preparation makes him ready to shoot as soon as he catches it.
Cash, Mills with the bucket.
When the defense gives you room, take it. Don't pass up the shot.
Here's Doncic. Pass to Marshall. This one for 3. Offensive rebound. Out to Thompson from downtown. Out of bounds. It'll be Utah's ball.
Utah ball. Substitution on the court.
15 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. Outside Mills. Here's Collins. 3 seconds left, and then it's Collins with the dunk.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
You know, those second chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
And so it's the Dallas Mavericks with a commanding 22-point lead going into the break. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Here's Dinwiddie. Taking a look at the Mavericks. They've got Derek Lively, Maxi Kleber out there with Najee Marshall. Then there's Spencer Dinwiddie, and it's Irving in at the point guard position. Knocks down the long J.
And they keep attacking from the three-point range here in the second half.
Yeah, I have no problem with that. As a matter of fact, I hate to see teams get conservative with the lead. As long as they're good shots, take them, and as long as they're falling, continue to take them. Nice job hitting them right in stride. Excellent play.
And Irving has got the ball here for the Mavericks. They'll face the Spurs at home after this one, and that's a one-game homestand for the club.
Nice decision by Irving there to set up his teammate.
Here's Mills. And the NBA moving to a 2-day draft. Your thoughts on the change, Grant?
You know, BA, a lot of pro sports are shifting to multi-day drafts. And the NBA draft can be long if done all in one evening. So maybe a good choice to break it up.
Dallas is shooting 67% for the game. Just outstanding. Kleber outside. Pass to Dinwiddie. Fires the three. Utah grabs the miss.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
Marshall with the bucket. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Dallas.
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issues defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
And we also got to talk about the number of points they've scored in transition, just jumping all over the opposition in this regard.
The Mavericks have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Good work there as it goes. Irving's got 10 points in just the second half.
Tonight has been all about Irving. When he's clicking, his offensive game is devastating.
Pass to Eubanks. Williams from long range. Rebounded by Marshall. The Mavericks have gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the fourth. Out to Kleber. On the wing, Irving. He's guarded by Mills. Misses the three. The Jazz have gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Williams from long range. Buries it from 3.
Not the best three-point shooter in the league, but he's got enough skill that you can't just let him fire it up.
Nifty move. And the bucket is good from Irving in deep. Irving's got 23. The Jazz have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Pass to Sensabaugh. And Clark, we're seeing greater parity league-wide, but there's still those teams wandering the wilderness.
Yeah, and some of that is due to teams failing to draft well. You've got to be a little lucky, but you also have to be good in your draft selections. It's not enough to have a high pick. It's really what you do with whatever picks you have and getting it right.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Patrick Mills. That's his first foul of the game. A line change here for Utah. And Dallas also making a switch. Luka Doncic is checked in for Dinwiddie. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. And here's Doncic outside. Pure from three-point range. Doncic has got 43 points.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Oh, ripped away. Clarkson against Irving. And Hendricks gets it to go.
Solid vision by Clarkson. Got it to his teammate in a great spot.
Dallas has gone 3 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the third quarter. And Doncic with the jam.
He knew he had to take it up strong. David dunking on Goliath.
Clarkson passes to Kessler. Here's Hendricks. Puts up a three. On target from range.
Since halftime, they've been chucking up more shots from beyond the arc. Trying to score in chunks. I don't know if that's the recipe.
Doncic against George. Outside for Irving. And Grant, with the 65 games rule for player awards, it did seem there was a real reduction in load management.
Yeah, BA, and I liked it. The stars played more early on, but we also saw a lot of them get banged up by the playoffs. So it seems there's still a balance to be struck.
Hendricks, no good. The Mavericks have gone 7 for 11 so far in the fourth. And Irving, the bucket on the assist by Doncic. Irving's got 14 points here in the second half. The Jazz have gone 5 of 11 so far in the fourth. Marketed from long range. The putback. It's rebounded by Kleba. For Dallas, they've gone 8 of 12 so far here in the fourth. Here's Doncic. And Doncic with the jam.
Boy, it's so impressive you see Doncic at his size handle the ball the way he does. As a defender, he can really put you on your heels.
Back to George. Jacks up a three. Mavericks with a rebound. Doncic has got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. From the arc. Rebounded by the Jazz.
Mavericks foul.
A big group substitution here for Dallas. Gafford, he's checked in for Lively. Washington comes in for Kleba. Exum's checked in for Marshall. And it's Klay Thompson in for Kyrie Irving. Pass to Hendricks.
Klay Thompson. 2 minutes.
Clarkson outside.
2 minutes.
You know, Grant, we've seen career performances in the play-in tournament, but the stats don't count for regular season or the playoffs.
You know, that's crazy, BA. So let's just count them as playoff stats. It used to be only 3 rounds instead of 4, so there is a precedent to adding more games to the official postseason. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
And finished off by Kessler.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Mavericks.
And everything seems... Oh, nice! Big finish! Man!
Did you guys see that from Luka? My goodness, some extra sauce there.
There's the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, capturing the moment. George drives in. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Second personal foul. Third team foul.
He misses the free throw. Powell, he's checked in for Dallas. And he's good on the second.
And trying to cut into this deficit, tough to leave any points on the table.
Thompson finds Washington. From deep, here's Doncic. No luck on that one. And here's Markkanen. He'll bring it up for the Jazz. And he lobs it up. And Markkanen with the stuff.
The big man from Finland, Lowry, getting up.
Dallas has gone 3 of 7 from the perimeter during the fourth. From deep, here's Doncic. Kessler with a rebound.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Called on Klay Thompson. Second personal foul. Fourth team foul.
And that one falls for Clarkson.
Really a good free throw shooter. You'd like to see Clarkson get to the line even more because of that.
Grimes, he's checked in for Klay Thompson. And so it's Dallas with it. Doncic into the lane. Good. He hits again. And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team effort.
Back to George. 4-3. Knocks it down from distance.
And there's a nice rhythm to his three-point shot. You know, George has a confident stroke.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Powell. "24 seconds left to play in the fourth. Now here's George. Pass to Clarkson. Shot clock at 5. No good off the back of the rim. And so it's the Mavericks taking care of business in this one. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching. And time now to introduce our player of the game, Luka Doncic.
Yo, I said they were coming for us, but that ain't make me no different. Said they got something for nuts, but that ain't your ego, is it? Yo, thought I was coming one up, but I got my people clicking. Yeah, I can see.